नमस्कार। स्वावलंबिका सम्मान यहाँ पर आयोजन किया गया। इसमें आपका
सामने बैठी रहती नजरें दिखाती रहती कुछ का कुछ निकलता और जो सिचुएशन मेरी उस वक्त होती हेमंत जी की इस वक्त कर देखो सामने बैठ के नहीं मुझे पता है। चलिए बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं सभी लोग आइए।
कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत दीप प्रज्वलन के साथ किया जा रहा है। वुमेन फिस्टा 2022 जहाँ स्वावलंबिका सम्मान का शुरुआत होगा और यहाँ पर खास तौर पर दीप प्रज्वलन कार्यक्रम की शुरुआत की जा रही है।
सर एक बार यहाँ पे देखिए सामने। सर यहाँ पे देखिए। सर सामने देखिए। ठीक।
Okay. रीना उधर आ जाओ। मनोज
क्योंकि हमारी टीम की बगैर हम अकेले इससे कुछ भी नहीं कर सकते हैं। एंड रीना का बहुत योगदान है इस प्रोग्राम में।
रीना जी देखिए।
रीना मैम एक बार यहाँ पे।
रीना और मनोज की वजह से लास्ट ईयर का भी एडिशन हुआ और
मनोज सर अब यहाँ पे साइड आओ। एक फोटो नहीं। अरे एक बार फिर एक बार।
हो गया।
ठीक है।
दोस्तों ये खास प्रोग्राम चल रहा है स्वावलंबिका सम्मान जो इस पर आप लाइव देख रहे हैं और यहाँ पर वुमेन से अवार्ड दिया जा रहा है जिसके
behind every successful woman is the backbone and the support of a very loving husband. We're very happy today to invite Hemant. He's also the director of Asia Pacific Flight Training Academy, and we'd like to invite you to share with us some of your stories and some of the things, what all happens in your home, what all talks are there, and how you're supporting Chavi in other endeavors. Thank you.
Well, thank you. This was a surprise. Nobody told me I was supposed to speak. Anyway, first of all, very glad to see the second edition of this. The first edition, when it was being planned, so we came up with this idea. I thought it was a fantastic idea, but to organize it in a short time frame and get everyone to participate and make it a success, I was having butterflies in my stomach. But the way it happened, and it was fantastic. Now this year, again, till yesterday, at about 2:30 in the night, she was working another project for someone else who had to launch some flights from Madhya Pradesh, and ministers were involved and all. I said, how are we going to do this program today? I mean, I have not even seen you do anything at all. And she's got a fantastic team of youngsters here, with Laksha and everyone, and there you go. In terms of the program itself, what the speakers before me said, that in India, we have a long way to go. We carry a lot of things on our sleeves saying that, we support women, we worship women, and, we respect them and all that stuff. But what needs to be done in the gap, we all know. And us as men are the ones who need to take the responsibility. Like I said, we have a daughter and a son. And right from the time that we're bringing them up, at home itself, you need to put those ground rules in place. Like, for example, when you get up from the table, though our daughter's elder to our son by about 6 years, so the tendency is that she will do all the work or help out with the brother or whatever. But right from the beginning, we said that in case like you're having dinner and get up and you go out, it's not just that mom or the sister will clean the plate. It is sometimes me and my son will do it, and they go and watch TV. Or we go and make the tea, and they watch TV, and we serve it to them. Right from the beginning, if you make it known to the children that they're both equal, there's nothing, the fact that a lady means she's supposed to do certain tasks, and gentlemen are supposed to do something else. That if it's driven in as they grow up, they start respecting and they start teaching everybody equally. So charity begins at home. And when I came to office, I used to run an airport before my current assignment. And it's a beautiful airport. We're ranked #1 in the world. But when I joined the airport, we had less than 8% women working in the entire airport. Now, there is no excuse for this. It's a safe working place. Most of the job are daytime jobs, but even if it's a nighttime job, you have airlines where you have women working in the night, you have hotels, of course, hospitals, majority of them in the night. So if that's the case, why not at an airport? And when I try to tell my HR, when you do an interview, sometimes even for a position which is customer service, if I want 15 resumes, all 15 would be male resumes. So how do you go around selecting a woman if there is not even a resume? So I said, at least 50% of the resume should be women, and my HR went into a spin. And unfortunately, half of the HR folks were women. They're saying it's difficult to get served, 50% is difficult. I said, no. If you don't even get resumes, then what are you talking about selection? Thankfully, I had a little stay in the manual, so I insisted on it and I pushed it. I'm glad to say but not such a great achievement. But in about 7 years' time, we went from 8% to about 24% women. So it is still a long way off. I would like to ideally have 50-50. Okay, and all great places to work, companies which are ranked among the great place to work, they have either 50-50 or actually 51-54:45 women. And trust me, all of them are doing much better than the other ones. And current company that I'm running, which is a pilot training organization. And I'll be glad to share that the percentage of women pilots in US, Europe, Canada, and some of the developed countries in Asia are between 8%. India is 12%. We are one of the highest. I think we are the highest women pilots in the world. But then again, if you see 12%, is it really good enough? No, not really. Okay. And any country which doesn't tap 50% of its rich resource is never going to be rich. We're going to be always poor, whether it's politics, whether it is workplace or home. Okay, and I think we have enough proof and more that women, if anything, they do a much better job than us guys. We all know that. So maybe it's not so much as tradition or culture. Maybe it is insecurity from men that maybe if these guys come, they'll really take over. And I think that's not a bad idea compared to what we've done so far. Probably we need to give the other side a chance, if I can call it the other side. So here also, we now if you think getting customer service is difficult, imagine trying to get pilots and engineers, because it requires a specific degree, specific qualification, and so on and so forth. But pushing, currently we are about 34% from about 12% that we started about 4 years back. Unfortunately, among the flight instruction team, we don't have women. We're looking for some women pilots. but that's the way to go. So my point here is that if we want to bring it forward, it's not just the women who's going to make it happen. It's the men who as much has to contribute, if not more. And the results are there for everyone to see that both business-wise, country-wise, administration, talent-wise, they do very well. And the Delhi, the 10th and 12th results come. We all know who done. Yeah. So let's start the resources, and I'm very glad Shami took up this initiative, and she's doing it. And every year it's a good success, and it's moving forward. And I'm sure it will go to great heights. Thanks a lot, Shami, for the opportunity, and thanks for all the ladies coming. Thank you.
May I please invite Sushila Madan Korwal. Ma'am, please can you come on stage. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. This is also the time for us to thank our support partners, Altos Enterprise Limited, Asia Pacific Flight Training Academy, K Expressions India, Digitos, Art for Peace Awards, and the benevolent support all of you have given to this event. Just to let you know, for those of you who joined us late, Swaavlambika is coined from the Hindi word Swalambam, which means independency. And Ambika, as you all know, means female or the woman. And so we are today celebrating independence of women. And I'm sure many of you are very familiar with this quote, and this is by Malala Yousafzai. I raise my voice not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. We cannot succeed when half of us are held back. And these awards, therefore, are a celebration and a recognition for all those women who have established themselves and have gone out of their way to help others. It endeavors to encompass, honor, and facilitate young, budding, and accomplished women entrepreneurs and also socialite women in their various tasks that they have done, various milestones that they have achieved. They work with underprivileged women, the girl child, the differently abled, and also given them basic education and safety and security. Yes, yes. We are now going to start our calling everybody on stage. So now this is the time for us to meet each of our chief guests. We'll start with Her Excellency, Dr. Janice Dilbar. Everyone, will you be doing the honors?
अरे उधर सम्मान आ गया यार
Dr. Janice Dilbar is the Honorary Consul General of the Honorable
मैम वेट सामने देखिए सारी ओके थैंक यू
Next, we'd like to honor our special guest, Dr. Priyanka Mishra, IPS. She's the Director of Administration, Indira Gandhi National Award Center, Ministry of Culture. May I invite Hemant, Mr. Hemant also to please come. The next person whom we'd like to greet is Ma'am Sushila Madan Kurbal, and we request Shavi Ma'am and Lakshya.
Ma'am here. Thank you.
We'd like to now greet Dr. Deen Dayal Agarwal. He's the founder of CSR Research Foundation, and to greet him are Shavi and him.
हमेशा मुझे बहुत ज्यादा जो है हेल्प करते हैं और अभी भी बैठे बैठे मुझे बोला है कि अगली बार इस प्रोग्राम को हम और बड़ा करेंगे and we will make sure that we have more women and more times to celebrate women. Thank you so much.
And to greet our very own Chavi Hemant. And now to greet our own Chavi Hemant, we have Reena Ma'am and Lakshya. She is the founder of Swaavlambika Foundation and ESB India. She's a motivational speaker, a business and brand advisor, and she was the former head of lots of FMCGs.
Who actually had the whole of everything which I do. Like if I could not function even a single day without either of them.
Lovely.
If you want success, there are no timings. We cannot have a 9-to-5 job and expect that we will be successful like permanently. It is like you have to give yourself in it. Like when we fall in love, we just completely give ourselves. And we want to, keep on calling the person who we want love at that time for 24 hours. That's the way when we work, we find success very easily. Thank you.
I would now like to call upon Dr. Priyanka Mishra. She's an IPS and the Director of Administration, Indira Gandhi National Awards, Arts Center, Ministry of Culture. Would you please come forward and speak a few words to us?
नमस्कार, मैं संस्कृति मंत्रालय में काम करती हूँ, इसलिए हिंदी में बोलना प्रेफर करती हूँ। मैं मध्य प्रदेश कागजपुर से और पुलिस की यात्रा में महिलाओं और पुरुषों के बीच में अंतर किस तरह से होता है, उसको किस तरह से जीता जाता है, इसकी जीती जाती एक कहानी है। इसके अलावा जब मैं संस्कृति मंत्रालय में आई तो बहुत कम समय लग गया। संस्कृति मंत्रालय में जब आई तो मुझे ये पता चला कि महिलाएं सबसे शक्तिशाली होती हैं और ये भी पता चला कि हमारी संस्कृति यही कहती है, तो हमको इनसिक्योर क्यों होना चाहिए और क्यों हमको 365 डेज में क्यों एक दिन मनाना चाहिए। तो मैं ये आप लोगों से निवेदन करना चाहती हूँ, एक दिन नहीं, हमारे 365 डेज हैं और 365 डेज हम अकेले नहीं, हम सब हैं। तो इट इज गोइंग हैंड इन हैंड, साथ साथ चलने की जाता है, कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है। बिना हस्बैंड के मैं अपने यहाँ नहीं रह सकती। जैसे त्यागी जी ने बात की, मैं उसको यहाँ नहीं लाया। मेरे हस्बैंड कहते तो हम कहते हुआ यू टू बी हियर, मैं अपने से आ जाऊंगी। तो एक मेंटल लेवल पे एक चीज है, तो मैं त्यागी जी माइंड प्लीज मत करिएगा, ये हमें मैंने एक बार एक छोटी सी इंसिडेंट से आपने हिम्मत जी ने बहुत प्यारी बात बोली कि ये यात्रा किससे शुरू होती है, तो मैं छोटी सी कहानी सुना के अपनी बात समाप्त कर दूँ। मेरे हस्बैंड ने ये कहा कि तुम जाती हो, बच्चे घर में कभी समय होता नहीं है और बहुत बिजी रहती हो, why don't you give your time to your kids or be a good mother, none of this. He is also a police officer. So और स्पेशली आजादी के अमृत महोत्सव जो एक साल से चल रहा है, तो हम लोग पार्लियामेंट बिल्डिंग और बहुत सारे कामों में लगातार बिजी हैं। तो I was also realizing that I'm not giving enough time to my kids. तो उसने कहा कि मैं इतनी लिबर्टी देते तो यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड। मैंने कहा आप लिबर्टी देते नहीं हो। मैं आपसे कहती हूँ लिबर्टी की नहीं है ना, मैं it's my decision that I'm sharing my time with you and this is my decision. You are not going to give it to me. And I was a little harsh, but he thought he was right. He was wrong. In fact, he told me, उसने मुझे बोला कि तुम सही कह रही हो, मैं तुमको लिबर्टी देता नहीं। तो एक मेंटल ब्लॉक हम सब में है और हम थोड़ी सी अगर साथ में यात्रा करेंगे तो मेंटल ब्लॉक निकल के बाहर आ जाएगा और हम लोग एक झगड़े की शुरुआत नहीं करेंगे। इट्स लाइक गोइंग हैंड इन हैंड, गोइंग टुगेदर एंड शेयर रिस्पांसिबिलिटी, शेयर लव, शेयर अफेक्शन, और उसी पॉजिटिविटी से हम लोग आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। और ये इस रिजॉल्व के साथ अपनी बात समाप्त करती हूँ कि हमारे 365 डेज हैं, 8 मार्च अकेला नहीं है।